The way the work gets done by people who've got experience in exactly what the problem is. We're trained by Ford. We go to constant Ford courses because we have to keep up to date on new technology, especially the electronics, which are just as complicated as an airplane. There's more lines of code in an automobile than there is in a jet fighter. But Ford keeps us on top of it, and we have all the proprietary diagnostic machines and repair machines to make sure the work's done right properly. This is two shops in one, because this is our detailing area where we do all the cleanups and refresh your vehicle after the long winter or perhaps after a dusty summer day. Works full time, and we've got a touchless car wash that we use. This is the commercial truck service over on this side, specializing in heavy-duty diesel engines and all the other transmissions and suspensions that you get on the big heavies. These hoists are specially designed to support the largest vehicles. We can put a fire truck up on these. And as you can see, a lot of these vehicles are driven by diesel engines. We have more diesel certified technicians at Campbell Ford than there are at any other Ford dealership in Eastern Ontario or Western Quebec. Many other dealers send their diesel repair to us. So we recommend you come here first for our commercial truck service. They've all been specially trained by Ford, and they all are exclusively diesel technicians. At Campbell Ford, we also service commercial truck accounts, and we invite you to give us a call and we'll give you a quote. We'll come and see you if need be. And if you do bring your vehicle in for commercial truck service, you are very welcome to come in here, and we have a special reception area and a specially trained commercial truck and commercial vehicle service manager that'll greet you personally. So if you're a commercial fleet account, or if you're a fleet account, or if you just have a commercial vehicle and you'd like some specialized service, we have the people to do it. This is the desk you would come to. Rick's going to be, he's off on lunch right now because it happens to be about 12:30, but he's usually here working pretty long hours. The good news is he knows everything there is to know about trucks, inside and out. We specialize in all makes in the body shop. So whatever you're driving, if you have any vehicles in the family that aren't Fords, we're very happy to have them come in to Fix Auto, and it's right here in the middle of the city. The entrance for the body shop is actually on Coldry Avenue, so it's at the back of the dealership. But you can come through the front if you'd prefer. If you drive around the back, they have a separate entrance and they have separate parking. One thing we like is that this is a nice customer reception area. It's more in keeping with the type of an ambiance that we enjoy here at Campbell's. It isn't just some repair center or garage. Here's some of the equipment we use in our collision repair center in our Fix Auto shop here at Campbell's. This is a paint booth, and this is a spray bake downdraft area to dry the vehicle in afterward. These things are all carefully filtered with the air coming in at a certain pressure, going out, being filtered before it's exhausted up into the up above the building. And we maintain them very carefully. It's just part of being in the body repair business, so that if you do have to get your vehicle repainted, it'll look like it did when it was new. So Fix Auto, Ottawa Central, serving all of Ottawa, right here at Campbell's. This is our retail parts counter, and you can come in here to buy any Ford parts you want. We distribute everything, including the Ford racing parts, which is a separate little distribution that we have through Ford. Not every Ford dealer has that. In addition, if you order parts, this is where you'd come in to pick it up. And if you need any advice, the parts people are here to help you, and they will give you great advice on everything from how to maintain your vehicle, self-service, right up to how to modify your high-performance vehicles and what they've had good luck with. And these fellows have been here a long time. They know Fords. They know this year's, they know last year's, and they know what's been here for many years in the past. Campbell Ford's been a Ford dealership since 1921. The story is that the original owner, Roy Campbell, was in Windsor prior to that and went in to get a driver's license, and in front of him in the lineup to get his driver's license in 1920 or 1919, it was pretty early in those days to have a driver's license, there was Henry Ford, who had come over from Detroit and was getting an Ontario driver's license, and they struck up a conversation, and the result was that Mr. Campbell's, what at the time was probably a shop that handled carriages and horses and carts and things like that, ended up becoming a Ford dealership. And we actually have a picture of that original dealership, which was down on Slater. And in the background, and in the foreground, you see a Model T, and in the background, you see horse collars from back when this was a livery stable. He passed it on to his son, Manson Campbell, in about 60s, somewhere in there. And he ran it until he sold it to my family, the Hoddinott family, in 1976. And I've been here since 1976. I started washing cars when I was a student, and in the summer I moved cars around the lot, and then I got a salesman's license and learned how to sell cars and how to do all the other things that come along with it. You might want to just take a look. Here's an interesting story. It's a picture of Roy Campbell. He's the original owner, okay? Next to him is a picture of his son Manson, and there's a picture of my father. He was the, Manson sold the dealership to my father in '76. Now, here there's a little signature on the portrait for Roy Campbell, and that's Joseph Karsh, a very famous portrait photographer. So when my dad decided to retire, I asked if I could have Mr. Karsh take a portrait of him, so we'd have a bit of a bookend, you know, one from back in the original owner, and then one with the, at that time, current owner. Now he'd retired at that point, so I had to call down to speak with his secretary and explain to her what I was up to with trying to have them both, and he very graciously agreed to have my father come and sit for him down in his studio in the Chateau Laurier. And as a result, we have this lovely portrait with Mr. Karsh's signature. Mark Thompson was a salesman here. And I have a picture of him getting an award for sales from Henry Ford. When he worked here, I presume in the 20s and 30s, part of his job was to take vehicles out to the rural areas, which is right about where we are now, right at the Carling and Queensway. And he would show the people who lived there what an automobile was, because it was that new in the industry back then. So farmers, he would take a truck out and explain to them how trucks would work and how it could replace a hay wagon, and how we wouldn't need to have the horses, and be much easier to get into town and get back out. And of course, in those days, the farm started from here on out to Britannia Bay and all those other places. So he went back that far. His son Manson worked here for all his career, and was a heavy truck manager at the end of it. And then his son Scott worked with me, and I worked with Manson when I was here starting in '76 and onwards. So it's one of those family traditions that goes back with the Campbell family started, and that we still continue here at Campbell Ford as best we can, including my family, the Hoddinott family. I have children and they work here too, and may or may not learn the business, it'll depend. And we continue to get better and better. We have to change with the times, come up with new ideas and new ways to please the public, and we have to improve the technology, and the building's changed a lot since the opening days in 1921. We're a growing organization. We've been growing our sales and our service and parts business month after month for many years, and as we grow, we need new people to come in and help us with that growth. So if you're looking for a career in sales, in service, in parts, in body repair, in administration, in business management, or in any of the other things that we do around here, we have a very professional staff that are here to train and to mentor you through. You just have to go online and send us an application, www.campbellford.com or campbellford.ca. You can even go online and put in an application on your smartphone or on your tablet. Thank you for watching. My name's Gord Hoddinott. I'm the president here. My direct line is 613-288-2401, or you can email me at gord@campbellford.com. Visit us on our website, or our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel, or our Pinterest page, or better yet, come right down and we'll be happy to meet you in person. I look forward to saying hello, and I appreciate you letting me take this time with you.